everybody, it's day 5 of this Valentine's Day special, and today we are making a pom-pom decoration to add to the festivities of Valentine's Day. Okay, so for this pom-pom decoration garland, you are going to need yarn. That's the major thing. Now, obviously you can do whatever colors you want. Today I am doing red, white, and pink. So, since I got my yarn from Joann's Fabric, got the pink one a really long time ago, and then the red and white one I got discount. So my project is not costing very much. Obviously it depends on how many supplies you already have, where you're buying it from, but I highly recommend hitting up a Joann's, Michael's, or Hobby Lobby and seeing if there are any sales on the yarn. There almost always is some type of sale. So, got my yarn. Obviously, need a pair of scissors. And I need a crochet needle. Now, it's just this little tiny needle. There we go. And mine's pink, so you can't really see it too well. But it's going to help string all of the pom-poms together. So it's a very dull needle. It's not a sharp one like a normal metal needle. Now I am using a pom-pom maker. Like a little, there are these little rings that you put together and that's how you make the pom-pom. You don't have to have this. You can also use your fingers, but since I already have this, I thought I would try it out. So I'm using the biggest pom-pom. This is also at a craft store or a hobby store. Now I'm going to start off by putting the biggest rings, they go back to back. And I'm just going to set it down there. And I'm going to start off with pink, and I'm going to make probably about 5 pink ones. I'm going to make 5 red ones and then 5 white ones. I don't know if I'll be using all of them, but I'm just going to start out with that. So how you do this is you get some yarn and you take your pom-pom maker and you string your yarn through it and you just wrap it. And I'm going to be wrapping, I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to be wrapping all the way around. So you just wrap it through the hole, and that's what's going to hold these rings together, and that's going to make your pom-pom. So like I said, I'm going to do 5 pink and 5 red and 5 white, and I will do this and get back to you once they are already all wrapped. Okay, so now I have it all wrapped up. This little circle kind of looks like a little donut. And I'm going to take my scissors, there they are, and I'm going to cut around the circle. So pull those little ends tight. And see how it kind of just flops up? So I'm going to cut around the whole circle. Make sure to hold all these little pom-pom things in place. Okay, now you have it kind of opened. Make sure not to move too much because all the little parts will fall apart. And you take some string that you cut and you tie it around the middle. So you kind of go around like this and you pull it tight and you tie it. pull it out of there. Cinch it up, tie it around. Make sure it's good and tight. Do a couple knots. And then you trim the excess. Trim that. And then you fluff it all up. Move the little pieces around. And there you go. You have your first little pom-pom. Now this craft will take some time. I do want to tell you that. And then you can trim up. Like this one's kind of long. You can see there. You can trim them up so that they're all the same size. And like I said, I'm going to do 5 pink ones, 5 red ones, and 5 white ones. And then I will come back and string them all together. I have all my pom-poms made. I also have my crochet hook now. And I have a long string that I am going to be making the garland. I'm going to be stringing these pom-poms onto this yarn to make the garland. Now, yours can be however big, long you want it, short. It really doesn't matter as long as all your pom-poms fit on it. I actually ended up making 6 instead of 5. It kind of just ended up that way with one color, so I had to do it with all the colors, so I didn't waste any yarn. But I'm going to now string all the pom-poms onto this piece of yarn. So I am going to thread my yarn. I'm not very good at this part, but just got to get it on there. So then, and make sure that you have enough space so that you don't lose that end. And then we just start stringing them up. I'm using red for my garland, and then I'm just going to start doing it kind of like red, pink, white, pink, red, white, pink, red. And just go all the way through the center. You just string it through. And then you can move them once they're actually on here. I mean, look how easily it just slides right through. So I'll just kind of go like that, and then I'll move them once it's done. This one's not being cooperative. Come on. I guess the pink material is a little bit thicker than the white. No big deal, just gotta get it on there. And a red one. See, and I lost it. Didn't even take my own advice. Just gotta hold on to that a little bit more. Okay, so then how I have, and they're different sizes, which I'm okay with. If you don't want different sizes, obviously make them all the same. I actually did the pink and these two on the pom-pom loom thing that I had that I showed you guys. And then these ones I just ended up doing with my fingers. I kind of wanted different looks for each of them. So yeah, I'm just going to string them all on in this pattern, the white, pink, red. And then I will show you what the finished product looks like. I have finished stringing them all, and this is the finished product laying down. And then this is what it will look like when it's hanging up. Obviously, you can make it as short, long as you want. You can put it anywhere you want. It's pretty much all up to you. I love this because it is nice and whimsical. It's soft so that like when you pack it away, you don't have to really worry about it breaking or anything. It is perfect for Valentine's Day, just a little decoration garland. And it is all do-it-yourself. Really cheap to make because you're just getting the yarn from wherever you want to. You probably even have this yarn, and you can do, it's so customizable, whatever you want to do. I really hope you guys enjoyed this do-it-yourself garland. Leave me a comment down below and let me know if you've tried this out, and send me a picture if you have. Subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.